In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to link data from a different tab in Google Sheets. If you've ever found yourself needing to reference data from another sheet within the same Google Sheets document, this step-by-step guide is precisely what you need. Let's dive right in. First things first, you'll want to go ahead and open a Google Sheet where you have your data organized into different tabs. If you're not familiar with tabs, these are essentially the sheets within your Google Sheets document that allow you to keep things tidy and organized. Now, focus your attention on the tab where you want to link new data. You should see the familiar grid layout that makes spreadsheets so useful. Next, click into cell B2. This is where we'll begin the linking process. You don't have to choose B2 specifically each time, but for our example, we'll use it as our target cell in this sheet. Imagine B2 as your main portal into the other data you want to pull in. Now, with your cursor blinking in cell B2, you're going to type in the equal sign. This is a signal for Google Sheets to prepare for a formula or function to be entered. It's also the way we initiate any link to data from a different sheet or perform calculations. With the equal sign in place, navigate over to your other tab. Let's call it Sheet 2 for illustrative purposes, where your source data resides. Here, click on the cell that holds the information you want in your first sheet. In this case, it will be cell F2. This action, selecting a cell in another sheet after typing an equal sign, essentially tells Google Sheets that you are referencing this specific location for data correlation. You'll notice the formula bar at the top now displays something like E sheet 2 of F2, indicating you've successfully linked the data from cell F2 in sheet 2 to cell B2 in your first sheet. Once you've linked cell F2 from sheet 2 to your main sheet, you might want to apply this reference to an entire column or row. This is where the autofill feature becomes your best friend. Simply click on the cell where you've created the link, in our case B2, and look for the small square at the bottom right corner of that cell. Click and drag this square either downward to fill further rows or across to extend to columns, and voila, the referenced data pops in as needed. And there you have it, a seamless way to link data across tabs in Google Sheets, which makes it so much easier to keep your data organized and accessible without constantly switching between tabs. Once you get a hang of this, it'll become a fundamental part of your dataset management. Keep practicing, and soon you'll be a pro at navigating and linking data across Google Sheets. Enjoy making your spreadsheets more dynamic and efficient.